Hello, my fellow Chaverim of the RCA. My name is Rafi Lipner. I'm honored to be sending this video from Toronto, Canada, where I have the privilege of serving as the Rav of a fantastically warm kehillah called Shari Tefillah, as well as the founder of a Jewish young professional outreach center called The House. Today, I'm excited to share with you what I think is a beautiful reconciliation of two machlokas in which you might be familiar with. But first, let me share with you a story, which actually took place here in Toronto just 2 weeks ago. It's Wednesday night, the hour is 11:51 p.m., and a Facebook message post goes out from Azael Newman. Who can come and escort a hero of the Holocaust on his final journey? Levaya tomorrow at 12. Please dress warmly. See, Eddie Ford, Ephraim Ben Dov, was a child survivor of the Holocaust who lost his entire family at the age of 6 and recently passed away at the age of 85 without any mishpacha whatsoever. His final request was to have a proper Jewish kavura. Now, being in the Rabbanis, we can all relate to how difficult it is to coalesce a minyan for a levaya of an individual that nobody knows, let alone when you only have 12 hours advance notice, let alone when the Feld is over a half an hour out of the city core, let alone when it's noon on a work day, and let alone when the weather forecast calls for 30 below zero Celsius, which for you Americans is really, really cold. Fast forward 12 hours later, and Ephraim Ben Dov is sent in the Olam Ames, surrounded by close to 200 strangers, or rather, brothers and sisters. Mika Amcha Yisrael. See, the mitzvah of kavura, of burial, is not really one of those exciting ones. However, as we know, it's a chesed shalemes and something which is integral to who we are as a people. And the question is, why is that mitzvah so important? Obviously, we have the pasuk in Kiseitze of Kikfor Tik Berenu, which the Gemara in Sanhedrin says that's a remez, perhaps, of this mitzvah being min Torah. However, what exactly is the driving value behind this mitzvah? And for that, there's a machlokas rishonim. The Rambam in Mishnah Torah Hilchas Avelos Perak Yud Daled Halacha Aleph says mitzvahs aseh shel divrayim levaker cholim lenacham avelim lahotzi asames lahachnis hakala levayis haorchim ulisasek b'chol tzarchei hakavura. It's a mitzvah midivrayim for kavura. But then the Rambam continues and says afal pisha kol mitzvahs elu midivrayim harehin bechlal v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. All of these mitzvahs are tethered in the biblical injunction of v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, the fundamental mitzvah of bein adam lechavero. However, on the other side, there's the Gemara in Sota Daf Yud Daled Amud Aleph, where Rabbi Chama b'Rabbi Chanina asks, the pasuk says, "Acharei Hashem Elokeichem telchu, v'chi efshar lo la'adam lahalech achar Shechina." We're supposed to go in the ways of Hashem, but can we really follow in the ways of Hashem? Is that possible for any human being to do? So he goes on to explain, no. We're supposed to imitate the midos, the characteristics of Hashem. Mahu malbi sharumim, just like Hashem clothed the naked by Adam and Chava. Mahu mevaker chole, just like Hashem visited Avram after the bris. Just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu was nicham avelim for Yitzchak after Avram's petira, and ultimately HaKadosh Baruch Hu kover mesim dichsiv vayikbar oso begai. Af ata kavar mesim. That just like Hashem did kfura for Moshe Rabbeinu, we also have to do kfura. Which seems to be that the source for this mitzvah is bein adam lamakom, for us to be just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Ramban says. So which is it? Is it a mitzvah of bein adam lechavero, or is it a mitzvah of bein adam lamakom? And for that, I want to source another machlokas. See, this machlokas we're familiar with. It's the famous medrash quoted in the introduction of the Kli Yakar, in terms of what is the most important pasuk, Kolo Yoser, from all the psukim. Ben Zoma says it's the pasuk of Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. There's no pasuk more important than that credo, that basis fundamental of our emunah in Hashem. Ben Nana says, no, Matzinu pasuk Kolo Yoser, I've got an even more important one, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. And as most of us are probably aware, along comes Shimon ben Pazi, and he surprises everybody by quoting the pasuk in this week's Parsha that he states as Kolo Yoser, Es hakeves ha'echa taseh baboker, v'es hakeves ha'sheni taseh ben arbayim, the mitzvah of Korban Tamid. And sure enough, Amar Rav Ploni al Raglov, v'amar halacha ke ben Pazi. We paskin like ben Pazi that pasuk is the most important. Well, the most popular explanation to that is, well, principles both Shema Yisrael, Ben Adam L'Makom, and V'ahavta L'recha Kamocha, Ben Adam L'Chaver are important. The Korban Tamid represents the Tmidius of all mitzvahs, is really what makes us into who we are. However, I remember seeing, although I apologize, I can't remember the source, another pshat on this. See, Ben Pazi was not actually disagreeing with either of those two opinions. He was rather giving you the order and priority of how they function. See, there are certain people that are driven by the V'ahavta l'recha kamocha, or shall we say today what's called the Tikkun Olam movement. And there are other people that are driven by the Shema Yisrael, the Ben Adam L'Makom. And both are obviously intrinsically important and definitely not to be mutually exclusive. However, perhaps what Ben Pazi is teaching us is Es HaKeves HaEchad. The first one that we have to build the connection with is with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That all mitzvos, our entire Torah, is about a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And once we have that relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu and we understand why He put us here, then Es HaKeves HaSheni, we understand about the other, the V'ahavta l'recha kamocha. See, the machlokas of the Rambam and Ramban about it being both Ben Adam L'Chaveiro as well as Ben Adam L'Makom. The Medrash in the Ein Yaakov, which talks about both Shema Yisrael and V'ahavta l'recha kamocha, obviously both are important. All 613 mitzvahs are important. Both sides of the luchos are important. But ultimately, the area which we have to be mechazik first is our connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, our relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And from that flows the undying commitment to the values of Ben Adam L'Chaveiro. So that even on a 30-degree below zero day, in the middle of a workday, for a complete stranger, Klal Yisrael realizes that ultimately Hashem put us here to go ahead and ensure that we take care of any and everybody's needs. May we always have the opportunity to get together for simchas. May we strengthen our kehilas connection both to HaKadosh Baruch Hu as well as to our chaverim. And may we go ahead and see ultimately the geula come from our fulfillment of both V'ahavta l'recha kamocha and the undying commitment to Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Have a great Shabbos, and if you have any questions or want to add anything to this Dvar Torah, please feel free to send me an email to ravlipner@gmail.com. All the best. Bye-bye.